We all know that Noah was the ark builder, but a preacher? That's exactly how Peter describes him in 2 Peter 2:5 as a preacher of righteousness. The Greek word that's used there for preacher is kerux. And that's how Paul describes himself in 1 Timothy and 2 Timothy as a preacher of righteousness. Now, what did Noah preach? And where does it say that he preached? Well, if you go back to the Old Testament, you'll find no references to Noah being a preacher. We certainly can deduce that or assume that from the fact that God called him, he told him to build the ark, so presumably Noah would have been also telling people to do God's will, to repent, to amend their ways. In fact, we do have first century Jewish evidence from Josephus, for example, where he talks about how Noah was trying to get his contemporaries to amend their evil ways. So, yes, Noah was the ark builder, but he also was a preacher. Well, how well did he do? Well, his congregation was pretty small. Only his family, Noah and 7 other people, 8 people in all, entered into the ark. So Noah was a preacher of righteousness, to be sure, but you know what? When it comes to preaching, when it comes to teaching, when it comes to proclaiming the gospel, the results are not, they're not our business. That's God's business. It's above our pay grade. We simply pass on the word. We preach the word like Noah did, and we leave the results to God. Sometimes many will believe, sometimes not many will believe. But that's God's job of conversion, not ours.